Love an underdog story, or you just want to feel smart about the biggest thing happening in the economy right now, well, listen up. So you might hear a bunch of finance nerds like me talking about a soft landing. What that means, they're talking about the Federal Reserve, the central bank who runs our whole money system, whose job is to keep inflation low and unemployment low. And so over the recession, the crisis, they lowered interest rates to make borrowing really cheap, stimulating spending. They pumped a whole bunch of money into the system, and that helped to avoid and lessen the effects of the overall downturn. Now, but then the economy was overstimulated, overheated. Inflation is the heat gauge for the economy, and it was hot. So they needed to then restrict it to try and get inflation under control, one of their two mandates. But no one thought that they'd be able to restrict the economy enough to control inflation without sending the economy into recession. Even the Fed didn't think so, which would be a soft landing. The Fed was fully prepared to start a recession, put millions out of work to be able to control inflation, because the spiraling effects of inflation can be really bad. So, but now unemployment is still near record lows. Inflation seems mostly under control, and the Federal Reserve is pretty much planning to start cutting interest rates and stop restricting as much starting next year. So might get some relief in interest rates, borrowing costs, and mortgages.